Yeah, I have the very lovely Edna in studio, and we are talking about a very specific type of precious cargo. We are talking about child car safety. Edna, Hafide, and welcome.
Thank you. It's nice to be here.
Okay, so it's good to have you on the show tonight because you've got an interesting backstory that ties into what we're talking about tonight. So please tell me about that.
Exactly. Well, I am a business owner first and foremost, aside from being an educator. And I got certified as a child passenger safety technician in August. And the reason why I was wanting to do this is because I sold car seats, and the background of the things that I do carry inside the store, it's very precious to me. So I need to know exactly what the quality is, what exactly I'm selling. So all the background information I need to know. And one of the things that I really wanted to make sure I am aware of is the car seats and the car seats I'm selling. And how exactly is that going to protect our children on Guam, especially because I have 3 of my own kids. And it was very interesting because after the 4-day training, I came back to my husband and I'm like, oh my gosh, we've been buckling our kids wrong this entire time. What more with other parents who are unable to get the training that I did? And so the idea of having parenting socials to actually, you know, teach the safety aspect of car seat safety in the vehicle was something that's very important to me. And so we did our first child passenger safety education in October, and we had a very good turnout. And even with those parents, most of them were new parents, and we've had some who are longtime parents as well. And so even they were like, I wish I had known this before. So
there is the ultimate question and everything like that. You yourself being someone who's in the business and in the industry, and you said you were doing it wrong. So how were you buckling your children before? How were you doing it wrong? And probably how are the rest of us doing it wrong?
Okay, well, it's very embarrassing, but one of the things that one of the things that I caught myself doing is making sure that the car seat itself is not tightly installed. And so I was thinking that my car seat swaying left to right was okay because my car seat was buckled in. But one of the important things is your car seat isn't even supposed to move more than an inch side to side or forward and back. Because if your car seat ends up tilting over when you're making a turn, then that's very wrong. One of the common misuse of car seats is the chest clip. The chest clip, sometimes you'd see it on children on their bellies, but a lot of our organs and our rib cage is actually up here, and that's what's important about the chest clip, is that's where it protects your child. Another thing that is very important that I like to point out are all the cute little accessories that we can add on to the car seat. This is a very dangerous thing for children, whereas it could be a choke-in hazard. They can easily pull it. Babies grab very hard. You know, they're very strong. Another thing is, you know, in any case that there would be a possible accident and we have toys flying around, you know, that's again, hazard. And it's things that we don't think about, but it's good to know about it. So at least we can make some informed choices as to what things that we are going to keep into our vehicles and what we're going to have around our babies. Because like you were saying, our babies are very precious to us, and something to being proactive, you know, as learning about the child passenger safety, you know, I felt, for example, with me, I felt just more confident knowing more about it.
What is the reaction when you share this very valuable information with parents and with people in the community? What do they say? Is it like you? They're like a little bit embarrassed. It's like, how did I not know this whole time? Or do they finally say, okay, now I know what to do?
All of that. I've gotten a lot of different reactions, and I'm so thankful that they continue to call me for help because that's exactly what I do. So even for example, I helped a dad who was having difficulty with a car seat, and you know, they're one of my favorite families. They're so awesome, and we finally met up, and then he goes, I'm going to be so upset if you can figure this out in 1 minute. And I was trying, you know, 1,000 different ways for the past 3 days. And so lo and behold, it actually happened in 1 minute. And then it was funny because he goes, I hate you right now. I can't believe that I tried this so many different ways. And I was just like, hey, you know, this is what I'm here for. I'm just glad that you called me for when you needed the help.
I see a lot of people maybe put car seats backwards to actually face their child if they're riding shotgun, for lack of a better term, or even when they're riding in the back seats, they face the other way.
Yeah, one of the things we recommend is to keep your baby rear facing for as long as at least 2 years old, because that is definitely the safest way to have your baby in the car seat.
Okay, very good. So if people would like to contact you for more information, and certainly have a ton that you're
Yes.
very passionate about sharing, how can they do so?
You can find me at The Modern Bump. You can go to our website, www.themodernbump.com. We also have a Facebook page and an Instagram page. I am very good at responding to messages. And one of the jokes I do say is, it's okay if it's at 11 o'clock at night. I will try my best to respond to you. More than likely, I'm just watching Netflix.
That is deep. You should actually make that the tagline, because by the way, you have one of the coolest named companies and internet domain names of all time and everything. So thank you very much, Edna.
Thank you.
Thanks for sharing your information. All right, please stay tuned, everybody. We will be back with much more cool stuff right here on KUE.